Is there anyone out there who dares to challenge me on my stock picking advice? Let me tell you something. I started my account this year with just putting in what was it, like $2,000, and right now we're up to, like, what is this, $9,912. Now this is a smaller account, which was basically just a experiment, because a lot of people like to go all in. I don't like to go all in. What I like to do is experiment. So at the beginning of every year, I start like a new micro account so that I can gamble with some money. So what I do is I wouldn't call it day trading, but what I do is my main account has all of my high dividend yield stocks in it, and I don't ever sell those. What I do is I take some money and I invest in the stocks that do not pay dividends, so that this way you can let them rise a little bit, and once they rise, that's when you sell them. So this is what my account looked like for the 1 year mark, right? For 1 year, what is this, September 19th? Because obviously, it hasn't been a full year. So basically it was like flat, September 19th, December, and then you get this massive jump. Basically, this is around March, because this is when I started making those videos and I was telling you about investing in the coronavirus crash. So when I told you about the oil stocks, and I told you to buy banks, and I told you to buy airlines. Airlines has been a little wishy-washy, but we're going to look at airlines in a second. Now, I told you about the airlines. I told you. Somebody tried to troll me because they were trying to talk shit about the fact that I said that Bitcoin was bullshit and that you should be buying coronavirus hammered stocks right now, right? So basically, let's just take a really quick look at the things that I've been recommending. And I want somebody to challenge me and say, yeah, you were wrong, because you can't. I love it. I love being right. So anyway, Logitech is up. I was telling people to get Logitech. Obviously, everybody already knew to get Apple. Even when those idiots on CNBC were saying sell Apple, you know damn well I didn't say to sell Apple, because Apple's the only product I buy because it's better than everything else, especially them shitty Android phones. And then there's Microsoft. How can you bet against Microsoft? They own your goddamn computer. They got your Microsoft Office. They got your everything. It's like you can't even play games unless you don't have Microsoft. You can't play no fucking DCS on no goddamn Google Chromebook. So anyway, Tesla, well, you already know the story with that one. I told you I'm selling all at 1,000, and I mean it. I can wait on Tesla. It's not a big deal. AMD. AMD, I've been saying AMD has been rising steadily, and even at $50 a share or $52 a share, AMD is still a good buy, because they're doing their best to be NVIDIA's main rival. And as you know, NVIDIA is way above $300. They're kind of like Apple in price right now per share. Now, if you get into AMD right now, I guarantee you I'm going to call you back in 2 or 3 years. I'm going to tell you, I see, aren't you happy you got into AMD? Then there's big oil. Oil prices went below $1 a barrel, and then they dropped negative. And I was like, wait a minute, this shit ain't going to last. The only reason why oil is like that is simply because nobody's driving their cars right now. Where's the video I made? I told you this. I want you to go back and look at every single thing I predicted. Fuck Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer don't know shit compared to me. That guy, I don't. He makes his money being on television. Where's that video I made? Where is it? It's called "I Am an Oil Man." You go back and look, and just go back and look. Where is it? It's right about. I know it's here somewhere. Wait. Apocalypse driving. I know it's here. I just don't know where. Okay. It's here somewhere. Oh, yes. Apocalypse stocks. How to invest in stocks. I made a video telling people how to invest in stocks. And then where's that? I am an oil man. I know it's around here. Oh, good. I was telling you to invest in the airlines. I told you to do that back, what was that, March 24th. I told you Apocalypse investment. Every single thing I damn near picked is way the fuck up. It's amazing. Amazing. Where's that I Am an Oil Man? Because I know that's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was April 20th. April 20th. Go look back on April 20th and you tell me that I didn't pick some stocks. So basically, Chevron, Exxon, Shell, BP, Sunoco, all of them are up from the point when I told you to buy that. But I think that was obvious, because I mean, it's energy. I mean, oil prices ain't gonna ever decline. Not until we invent like fusion power or some shit. So all of these smaller stocks, especially the ones with the dividends, I showed you this list in that movie or that video that I made. All of them shits is up. Even the ones that are down are still up. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So basically, the last account that I showed you, I already started selling off some things as they approached the highs that I expected them to. So basically, I'm just pocketing that cash. Cruise lines are really amazing because the thing about it is, I think it's millennials who are doing the investment into cruise lines. Carnival, Royal Caribbean, those two pay the dividends. Those two, Carnival and what was it? They paid on February, so they're going to pay next February. And then Royal Caribbean paid in March. $63. Usually it's, see, what you got to remember is the stocks that pay dividends are usually the ones that people are going to hold. So those prices end up being higher than the ones that people don't hold, which don't pay dividends. And if they don't pay dividends, most people would say, yeah, I'm just going to put money into it and then take the money out, just like exactly what I'm saying. So anyway, somebody made the mistake, and if you're watching this video, you know who you are, and you said, oh yeah, you remember when you told me to go all in on the airlines? How do you feel now? Yeah, well, guess what, stupid? It's June, and they're starting to fly again, so you tell me how you feel now. Fool, I told you, the airlines are mandatory services. They're not going nowhere. I told you. Who was that? You tell me. Who was that who tried to troll me? Otherwise, I'm going to look up the comments. I'm going to find you. I'm going to call you out. And I'm going to tell everybody about what your name is. And then you're going to have to get rid of that channel. And you're going to have to start a new Gmail. I done told you. I was telling you about JetBlue. It was $8. Look at that. $14.60. I told you American Airlines, $10. Look at that. $21.35. I told you about Delta. I said, yo, listen, if Delta goes below 20, buy this shit. Where's Delta now? $37 fucking dollars. What did I tell you? America, I told you. See, Warren Buffett, he screwed up my game midstream by backing out. And he got everybody all scared like little children. And now look where we are. Even Japan Airlines, it was $8 when I bought it. I told y'all to buy Japan. But you know what? Listen, you do what you got to do. I done told you. And then you're going to try to troll me? You're going to try to troll me about Bitcoin? Let's see what Bitcoin is. Let's see if Bitcoin's above $10. $10,000. I said that shit ain't getting above no damn $10,000. And if it does, it ain't staying there. Let's see what Bitcoin. 9665. Look at that pathetic Ponzi scheme bullshit. What did I tell you? I told you where to put your money, but no, Bitcoin had a halving. I want to risk my money with the rest of the Ponzi scheme people. That's what you said. That's what you said. Don't you goddamn dare try to troll me. Don't you ever. I told people about investing in these coronavirus development stocks. Sanofi, I told you about it. Trump was the one who's trying to pump and dump this shit at $47. Well, it's up to 50. Hasn't gone up as much as you really wanted it to, but hey, it's up. I told you about AIM back when it was like 2 something. It's, it's 262, but hey, it's up. Fuck it. Whatever. I bought in, what is this? Medicinal marijuana because they got a new CEO and then they have some subsidiaries that are starting to make moves. So I already got 10,000 shares of that to start with, and I think I bought more in a different account, but my experimental account, I put 10,000 shares. I think that cost me a little under $200. And they're up. Bottom line is they're up. I don't really give a fuck what it costs as long as it's up. As long as the shit keeps going up, I really don't give a fuck. So bottom line is Gilead and Sanofi. Gilead was making remdesivir, and Sanofi was behind Trump's hydroxychloroquine. Hopefully that unconstitutional bastard chokes to death when he's taking that shit, because he's a liar, and he lied to the American people about whether or not he was positive, that bastard, that liar who's trying to violate our constitutional rights. So anyway, let's see. Lithium mining. This right here may look low to most of you. I've already invested in lithium mining. I'm definitely up because I was able to catch it when the market was crashing. But I know, the market's not going to crash. There's too much money left on the table. And then apparently everybody who was stuck at home turned into day traders like me. But lithium mining, most of these are Canadian companies, as you can see, like Pure Energy and this, that, and other. This ultimately is one of those long-term bets. None of these things pay dividends, as you can see. But the thing about it is, Electric cars are the future. Europe has already said 2040, everything's electric. We're not having no gas cars, no more petrol, no more diesel. So I'm sure they'll have it probably for the main trucks. But if Tesla keeps going the way they're going to take over the goddamn trucks. So you have a choice. You can either get into lithium or you don't. That's your choice. You do what you want with your money. I can't tell you what to do. You can take your money, you can buy crystal meth, you can do whatever you want. But I'm telling you what I did. And what I did was bought lithium mining, and any company that I see pop up, I buy some of their stock, especially if it's cheap. All of these are still below a penny. But the mining stocks are a little slow, and especially right now because this coronavirus is still kicking this market's ass. But the bottom line is lithium is the future until they figure out a way to make better solid state batteries or something else. But for right now, lithium's the future. Your cell phones got it. Your laptops got it. Your cars got it. Your hearing aids got it. Your watches got it. Blah, blah, blah. So you have a choice. You're either in or you're not. Bottom line. So that's it. Wait, what is this? It's 9:04, and I'm expecting my experimental account to pass $10,000 today because the Dow is definitely up today, and then I'm going to start selling off some shares. Usually I don't show you any of the values in my accounts because I don't want you to see my account information or whatever, because the way these screens are laid out, they usually show that stuff. But bottom line is this: I'm not one of these people that they're talking about, like these fake gurus who rents Lamborghinis and takes pictures next to them and then tries to sell you a book and shit. I don't do any of that because honestly, I'm too lazy. I'm sure if I applied my mind to it, I could be the next Dan Lok. Like what I could do is rent a Rolls Royce and something and have somebody drive me around in it. It's like I'm not doing any of that bullshit because I just don't have the time. I'm not a clickbaiter. You know me. I don't fucking clickbait because I'm just too fucking mentally lazy to clickbait. I'd rather just it's easy to just tell the truth. You know what? So that's the bottom line. So, there's a lot of these fake gurus and fake mentors and shit, and they're talking about how well they day trade and everything. I don't believe any of that bullshit because day trading in general, nobody's sitting in front of a computer and making money now because unless you're just investing in Dow stocks, if you invest in index funds, you'll outperform just about everything else. I think the only thing that may have outperformed index stocks, especially if you count May, would have been cryptocurrency. And the only reason for that is because, you had that halving that was happening coincidentally right around the time that, that the market had crashed. So a lot of people had extra money on their hands. Bottom line is long-term investment, I believe that the banks are where you're supposed to be. If you're investing in these big banks, like if you had invested in JP Morgan when I was telling you to, back when that shit was like $80 a share, you might have said, hey, Big Truck, $80 is too much for me to spend per share. But you'd be at fucking $113 right now. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. Because I'm excited. I'm sorry, I'm just excited. I'm very, very excited. When I made that video about buying back the block, if you'd invested in Capital One back when it was $50, well, you'd be at $82 right now. If you had invested in Wells Fargo, I know, and I was arguing with people. They were like, oh, I fucking hate Wells Fargo. Those are some crooks. Well, Wells Fargo owns one of my mortgages, so basically, I can't really argue with them. And, as far as Wells Fargo is concerned, my credit score is really high. It's 843. So basically I'm already invested in Wells Fargo. And I told you about Investors Bank. Investors Bank is a small bank. I think they're from New Jersey or whatever. But I'm seeing more and more of their branches. And the bottom line is, I told you to invest in it when it was near its damn low. And it's up to $9.41. So if you did invest in those things and you were to sell right now, you'd be up on everything if you sold it right now. Like I'm talking about right now. You'd be up on everything. So you could write me a love letter and you could say, Big Truck, guess what? I made $100 or I made $1,000 or I made $10,000 or whatever. But the bottom line is, if you were to sell right now, you're up on everything that I told you about in my videos. Go back and look at my videos. I dare you to find me something in my videos where I specifically pushed it and that shit is down. Because even the fucking airlines are up. Fuck Warren Buffett. He's about to die. He's old. I don't care about his money. I care about mine. And the bottom line is, I told you to get them airlines under $10. So either you did it or you didn't. And if you didn't, well, guess what? You're going to be driving a Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord or a Nissan Altima for a very long time.